Hi everyone, me again, Big Rich, and as you can see, I finished him. Well, tell a lie, I finished him quite a while ago and he's been sitting on my shelf and I've been mulling him over and thinking about him, and well, I'd finally declare him finished. This is a kit bash between the Blue Destiny Unit 1 over there, which I got a second one of. My first one was knackered. And GM Sniper, which I found on AliExpress.com. But you knew that if you'd seen my work in progress video. The actual kit, although it is my own unique design, took a lot of kit bashing and a lot of cutting and slicing and gluing, was very, very straightforward. It's probably more straightforward than a lot of snap builds that I've done. Alright, in order, the feet are from the Blue Destiny, the ankles are from the GM Sniper, the legs are a combination, the lower legs are a combination, the spikes here, just that one piece where it's angled, is from the Sniper. This, you see on the GM Blue Destiny's leg, there was a piece that ran all the way the length of this. That got sawn off, puttied, sanded, puttied again, sanded again, puttied again, and eventually I just ended up with these little sort of worn out cracks here, which I liked, so I've kept. The other side, you can sort of see the line, a little crack there, which sort of shows the seam line, but you can sort of see it a bit more here. Right. No matter how hard I try, we've seen these didn't line up for a while, but they seem to be lining up now. The ankles, I kept the pegs from the Blue Destiny ankle armour, just cut them off. Had to saw off this ankle armour because it was attached to the leg, one piece. Just sawed it off and glued it on, glued the pegs on, and I don't have a problem. It goes up and down quite happily, I'm really proud of that. The thighs are straight up Blue Destiny. Anyone who's built that frame, the GMs are the same. It's got some inner frame, didn't need to do anything to it, it's fine. The side skirts, GM, Blue Destiny, no problem. The back skirt, Blue Destiny. The front skirts and the crotch, however, are from the Sniper. It does move. It's a single bar which goes across here, so I didn't want to cut it off because nothing would keep it on. I didn't want to modify that, don't care. The crotch piece, however, is slightly too long, and that required extensive gluing and puttying just to keep that on. It's a rather pain. But it's on. I've still got the same attachment in the crotch of the legs to give them extra movement. For those who haven't already guessed, the entire torso and abdomen are from the Sniper. It assembles like a good old-fashioned no-grade from the 90s. You put the waist in first and you assemble that over the top, and it required a lot of masking. Absolute pain in the ass. I would have liked, don't know if you can see that semicircle down there, quite a bit, I might have sanded it off. Would have liked to have painted that red, but never mind, you can see masking it didn't exactly hold, but that's rust, why not? Apart from the knees, the parts I needed specifically for this kit were the vents, so I'm quite happy they were included. Now the shoulders, and the shoulders are all Blue Destiny. Need to paint that again. The shoulders are all Blue Destiny. I just took the extended piece off. Goes on the end, no problems there. The arms as well, all the same, so hands are the same. I did add this piece, the little elbow piece, because it's supposed to have one. I chopped off the Sniper, glued it on, puttied out the extra bit, so it looks a bit longer than it should, but there we are. This one fell off because of the shield. Never mind, battle damage, problem solved. The backpack, of course, just fitted on quite nicely. I've attempted to chrome the thrusters, give it a little bit of weathering, and there you are. Shield's the shield, nothing much to say about that. The gun is the gun, nothing much. I painted the clip, that's why the clips on these skirts are red, because I wanted a red one. The head is where I've taken some artistic liberties. First of all, the chin should be this beige colour. I thought, I didn't feel like painting it. Just such a small fiddly piece, didn't want to paint it. I don't end up scratching it or losing it or whatnot, so I kept it red just to break it up as well. The face mask isn't exactly correct. You know, do I have the actual face mask? I think I do. Still, excuse me, there it is. Sorry. Where is it? There. You can see all in one piece. It's a bit... The mask is more open, isn't it? Especially in the middle. Whereas that is the opposite. It's closed in the middle. Couldn't be helped. That's a clear part, and I like it like this. And I've got all the way around, camera in the back, just clear green. That's basically it. I took the hand, because the hands on this particular one weren't particularly good. Just the moulding process, that's all. So I took that hand from it's left over from the GM Sniper kit, GM Striker, excuse me. That I did ages ago, and so it's got a nice little wiggle on that. The hand, basic trigger finger, not from the Blue Destiny, because the thumb kept falling off, driving me absolutely crazy. This is just from something else that I found, put it on. The gun is the only part of the kit which isn't painted, it's just been top coated, the grey. And the decals are from the Stardust Memory set. Just because lots of numbers, lots of ESFS, lots of symbols, like that. Just 3 on the body, and on the shield, 4 on the shield. The paints I used, good old army painter, desert yellow, skeleton bone, and that same glossy red I've been using. It was only going to be 2 colours, because as you can plainly see, the feet closer to the ground, a bit mucky. I sprayed them darker and then went to town on them. I will show you this because it's right here. Leftover pieces. See, leftover backpack. That is from another kit. You can see there, for example, just sort them off. My attempt at creating a new torso for it. Glad that didn't work out, because that would have been absolute pain. See, a crotch piece and the knee. Why is it still there? That's the top part of the thing which was on the side of the leg. Don't know why that got plated up, but it did. And where the little verse elbow went. Right. This was the gun I originally wanted. It was part of the sort of HG custom campaign from last year. I did want him to have this big Gatling gun, because why not? But he just couldn't hold it, it didn't look right, and it was just a bad idea. But I painted it as part of this project, and I think it looks really nice. Right, as for the weathering, because this guy, I don't know if you've seen 8th Mobile Suit Team or MS Igloo. I must confess I've not seen all of MS Igloo, but it's on the list. These guys went through hell and back. Once they were destroyed, once they were damaged, that was it. There was no repairing them. So I thought, let's show him looking absolutely beat to hell. Really quite proud of that. I just did the bottom because closest to the ground. So he's been standing in water all night. I used that same technique as my capul, of putting the rust on, then masking it off, then painting over it, and taking the masking fluid off. And then I just went in with pastels and stuff. I'll show you that in a sec. But I'm ridiculously pleased with the way that came out. Kind of wish I'd done the whole kit like this, but I felt that might have been a bit of overkill. It's too late now anyway. Because where I figure he's say up to his ankles in water, and the head isn't. Head's 18 metres above water. It shouldn't really get that dirty. I'll put some streaking down it. And some, like the paint's been peeling off on the chest. You know, a bit lighter. As I went up the kit, the lighter I went. That, I think something gluey got stuck. Like something gluey got stuck on that. I ripped it off and paint came. It looked really nice, but I thought, let's go over it properly. It just made it look beaten up. The tools I used, oh, one more thing. Because I had to scratch that, take off that thing on the leg, I had to scribe in the panel line. And the leg did a pretty good job on that one, not so much on the other one. Right, now I've already run out of space on my SD card twice, so let's get this over and done with. Onto stay still. Good GM feet, so it's very, very stable. What I did to put the damage on, good old Citadel typhus corrosion. I've actually spilt this, that's why this looks so... There's still some in there, I hope. Rust. And textured paint, so I can make the rust more 3D when it focuses. Use good old masking fluid. This is, you've probably seen this before, it's Humbrol number 113, a nice little muddy rust. I made my own thinner out of that same paint, so it's technically Humbrol. And then just Tamiya accent markers. And this completely, you've probably seen this before as well, off the shelf, no brand, metallic rust. Very nice colour, but very difficult to paint with. This thing has gone off, if paints go off. Right, articulation is pretty much everything that you can expect. You know, it goes up and down, the shoulders, they're just on a peg. They go round and round, the knees bend just like the GM knees, and the feet, you know, I've not really tampered with the articulation that much. Head, I've glued in the thrusters, which is why they're at weird angles to each other. I don't want to break them. Oh, it's in decal on there. Skirt, I didn't want to go too decal heavy, because if he's beaten to hell he wouldn't have decals on the rust, would he? Either way, there's not much left to say. I've finally done it. I want to show you some GM artwork I got off the internet, and I'm using as sort of desktop backgrounds and staring at them all day. Really inspired me to make this kit. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to leave you with some images that, again, are not mine in any way, shape or form. They're taken off the internet. So stupid phone storage, I really need to. Anyway, well, that's really it. I'll just do some quick comparisons. There he is next to a Goof, my Goof Custom. More or less the same height. I think these two are definitely my best kits to date. Really like them. Anyway, also my other GM kit, my GM Striker. And as you can see, the GM ground type is slightly bigger. Don't know if that's a modification I made, or this is just Striker kind of sleeps down anyway. So his legs. Otherwise, that's really it. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to comment if you want to say something or ask me anything. That space is all yours. Feel free to please like the video, thumbs up it, share it if you want to share it. Please feel free to. And I will see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.